All right, let's get you caught up on day 2 of widespread rain for the Bay Area. Raining out there now, but it's what's coming for later this morning and into the afternoon that is the main event. First of all, let me show you where it's raining now, because this is pretty good rain at this point. We've been watching it coming down in the south and east bays since we started the newscast, and frankly, it had started about 2 hours before that even. But if we look at the futurecast, I've advanced us now to late in the 9 o'clock hour. Here comes the next organized band of rain that's going to march its way across the entire Bay Area, starting in the North Bay in the late morning, and that gets us ahead to the 1 o'clock hour. Same band of rain. That's how long it took for it to get from Sonoma County down to Santa Clara. And that's the way it's going to go today. Rain for the first half of the day. And then we'll get into the second half of the day, and it'll break up a bit. Few scattered showers here or there. You may get a break of blue sky or two mixed in with that, and then once we get into the evening, it's going to turn off. But by Monday, there's a chance for a few more isolated showers. A few more of these start to get wrapped back into the Bay Area in a unique direction coming in from the east. They'll work their way over the Diablo Range and then out over towards the North Bay. Shouldn't be a lot of rain with that on Monday, but a chance for rain, maybe an isolated thunderstorm on Monday as well. Then we'll turn it off for Tuesday. But today is the most impressive rain in terms of widespread and duration and the totals, because we'll pick up about another ½ inch of rain. That's on top of yesterday. On average, we got about a ½ inch of rain across the Bay Area. It varied wildly, but the average was about a ½ inch of rain, and we're going to do it again today, maybe even a little more than yesterday. And in addition to somewhat more impressive rain today, you will notice the wind a bit more as those bands of rain move through the late morning and afternoon. But then by the time we get to the early evening, the wind's going to die down. That covers the rain and wind here in the Bay Area. Look at the other side of the state, because that's the good news part of this story. It's all good news, really, because it's just the amount of rain that we'd like to see. We can handle it. We don't have to be on the roads. Let's start working on our deficit. And in the Sierra, we're doing the same thing. We've already gotten a foot of snow up there so far, and there's another 2 feet of snow that will fall through the duration of today. So let's just celebrate that. It will help with the deficit. It's not nearly as much as we needed, but it'll at least bring our numbers up a little bit. Also, it would be a major travel concern if people were traveling in the Sierra right now. Anybody who has to should be aware there's a winter storm warning until noon tomorrow. Travel's going to be difficult. Long delays likely. 80 and 50 likely getting shut down at times. A lot of waiting for anybody who has to go. The other thing I want to talk about is the cold air that we're finally going to experience here in the Bay Area, because it's certainly not today. Daytime highs will be in the mid and upper 50s. But I want you to watch Monday and Tuesday's morning lows, specifically up in the North Bay and Santa Rosa. You're my example, but really this will be experienced for any of those sheltered valleys up through Sonoma and Napa County. It'll get cold Monday and Tuesday morning. 45 this morning, 37 tomorrow. So be ready for that. Noticeably colder Monday and Tuesday. If we do the same comparison for Oakland, not even close. It'll feel a whole lot better. Shows you the access to the bay, moderating influence that has on temperatures. You don't see that big of a wide of a swing. Similar here in San Jose. A little bit cooler than Oakland, but not as cold as those sheltered inland valleys. So that's the other side of this story. All right, 7-day forecast. We've talked about that chance for a few scattered showers to come back through on Monday. By Tuesday, it's just a few leftover clouds. And by the middle and late part of next week, we are back up to sunny and mid-70s. So kind of classic for spring. You get a storm comes in, you get some excitement out of it, and then it turns off, and you quickly rebound and experience sunny and warm once again. It is April after all, so that's a pretty good looking mixed bag for April, and great timing. We needed snow. This is probably going to be our last significant chance / hope to add some more snow to that snowpack in the Sierra. They did the big official snow survey on April 1st, and the totals came in around 50%. So this adds a little to that, not enough to make a big enough difference, but we'll take it.
So the weather this weekend was very similar to last week, and you're saying that fast forward to this time next week, it's not going to be.
It should be the first weekend after doing 3 in a row where we don't get the rain on Saturday and Sunday. It looks like that's the way next weekend will shape up.